Hey guys, this is True Blue Who, and today I'm going to talk about jobs. I am upset, I am tired, I am frustrated with actually looking for a job. I'm tired of it, sick of it, and I know people who go like years without getting a job, and it really shouldn't even be that way. It shouldn't. I wonder what HR is thinking. I wonder what the hiring managers are thinking because, like, sometimes I apply for a job and then I get the thank you letter email. Sometimes I don't, saying thank you for applying for this job, but under careful consideration, which I find hard to believe. It was like I just applied for the job like 3 minutes ago, and then you looked over my resume and you thought long and hard about it and decided, no, we're going to go with other candidates. But after they go with other candidates, they decide they're going to close the job down. And then after that, the job is back up, within weeks. So maybe it didn't go well with the person that you hired. I don't know. I don't know really what you guys are looking for. I don't understand it. I even had friends. Well, I actually had a friend who's good with resumes who actually redid my resume for me and also did the cover letter. Let me give you a story about my background. I worked in the call center for probably 10 years. One particular company, my department closed. I worked there for 7 years. I kind of thought that this was a great opportunity for me because I really wanted to go into the medical field. I love people. That's my dog. She's lapping up water, while I'm recording. I thought it would be great to actually go into the medical field. I love people. I studied medical billing and coding, which is great. I just have to go get my certificate, and I need to study a little bit more so that way, $200 is not wasted. But I really want to get my feet wet into the hospital or doctor's office, whether it's being a receptionist, patient access manager, maybe unit secretary, unit receptionist, something along the lines of that. Hey, even transporting the patients, I wouldn't mind doing that. Now, as I apply, the truth hurts. You look there, it says, hey, you need 10 years of experience. I still apply. Sometimes they'll say 10 years or you need a degree. Yeah, I apply because I got a degree, But then again, they come back and say, well, thank you, blah, blah, blah. We're just not going to hire you. And one particular hospital, I tell you, like within minutes of me applying, they deny me and keep telling me that they gave it careful thought, which I highly doubt. I just think that they're just quick to just deny me in a heartbeat. And some of my denials come on a Sunday. Yes, I get that nice little email on a Sunday. Is there really anybody in the office on a Sunday, or do you just have me on the auto deny list to keep sending emails to me? This particular hospital, they will not give me a chance whatsoever. And it makes me mad. And I try other hospitals, they don't give me a chance, none of that. I even put in, there's an area where you can actually send in your resume. You can send it in. You don't even have to apply for a job. I send that in. No, sorry. You're just not good enough to be with us. We just don't want you. That's really what it comes down to. And it really makes me feel like crap. I just feel like, you're not good enough. But I have people that I know who do all types of stuff, and they get hired in a heartbeat, get callbacks, everything. I can't even get a call back. If I get an interview, one HR representative, like on my resume, on your resume, when I looked up information, you're only supposed to go as far back as 7 years, but I go further than that. I go back to like 2004 on my resume, and it's only a few jobs there because I stayed with my jobs for a long time. She wanted to know if were these all of my jobs, and they weren't all my jobs. I worked at J.C. Penney's. I worked at a grocery store when I was 16, And she wanted me to put those down and then wanted to know why I didn't put them down. And I'm kind of shocked, like, why are you asking me this? Usually they only want you to go back at 7 years. You want me to go back into like 1990, 99, 98? You want me to go as far as that to let you know that I've been working? Why? Why do you want me to go that far? And no, I cannot remember the addresses to the companies, their telephone numbers. I barely remember the supervisor's name. Why? Because I was 16 years old. I am 33 years old now. I am not 16. So why should I remember the addresses and telephone numbers to those companies? And the grocery store that I worked at, they don't have a telephone number. You know why? Because they're closed. They're shut down. That's why. So you're not going to get a hold of anybody at Dominick's. Thank you very much. You know, and they just expect way too much from you. Even applying for an application is work. Like, I feel like I work 8 hours applying for a job. Like, they'll sit there and say, you know, put in your resume. I put in my resume. Oh, yeah, we need the work experience. I have to put that in. Not only that, that's not enough. Yeah, I put in the telephone number. I don't have the telephone numbers for these places, so now I gotta Google the telephone numbers and the direct addresses too. Don't forget that. And then when you go to the next page, you can only pray and hope that the internet doesn't go down or that their system is working, because I've come across many a times where I go to the next page and it says page is not available. And I'm like, oh God, not all this work that I put in. So then I click back. Page is not available. Click refresh. You just have to do it again. You know, it just kills me. It really, really kills me. You know, and this morning, before yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I was offered a job with a hospital. You know, I went to the interview already, and they were willing to give me a chance. Well, today they told me they made a mistake. So I did not get that job. Did not get it at all. And I'm hurt and upset, even though my friends tell me don't worry about it. The schedule was pretty bad. You work in 12 hours like you're a nurse, you know. So I just really wanted that job, and I just really, really pray that that something comes up soon. It's just frustrating. It makes me want to cry, but I don't have any tears to cry anymore. I've been crying forever. I can't cry anymore. I'm just done. You know, it's hard. It's hard out there. It's not like I'm not trying. I'm definitely trying. I'm applying. I even tried to do volunteer work. I went to different places around my house because I'm not driving far, and I don't have a car. You know, I have a car, but I don't have, money to put in for gas, so I'm not driving far. So I went to certain places in my area in Georgia. Get no call back, nothing. You know, oh, we don't need nobody. You know, so I just don't really know where to go. You know, I'm tired. I just try to keep my faith, but it's really, really, really difficult. Very difficult. You know, I'm praying for a miracle. I'm just praying that something happens for me. You know. So that was my vent for today. I appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully the next video will be better and more pleasant, you know, and have a great day and have a great New Year's. Peace.